Good afternoon, Utah. I hope that you're having a terrific Tuesday, and I hope that you're staying warm and dry as well, especially in the northern half of the state. Our headlines include the rain and snow exiting, but we will keep these November-like temperatures for the rest of today into tonight. But as we move into tomorrow, warmer days are ahead, but we could see a little bit more active weather by the time we get towards this upcoming weekend. We'll talk more about that in just a moment, but I did want to start off with the big picture of things because all of the weather that we've seen, especially in the northern half of the state, as we've gone throughout the last 24 hours, has been driven by an upper-level low pressure that's currently swirling now in the northwestern half of Colorado, and it's continuing to move away to the northeast. And as this low pressure continues to move away to the northeast, it'll take the moisture with it. We'll still be looking at times of isolated showers and maybe a little bit more mountain snow in the northern half of the state over the next few hours, but we will continually dry things out as we go into the latter stages of this afternoon into tonight. But in the mountains, we have seen a decent amount of snow, especially at some of our resorts where Powder Mountain got 11 inches of snow, at Snow Basin 10 inches of snow, Alta 8.8, Deer Valley at 7, and even down in Park City, even through most of this morning, it was between 1 and 3, but picked up 4 inches of snow. So we've seen a decent amount of snow in our northern mountains, and you can definitely see that just by the Solitude camera out there. It looks ready for ski season for sure. Meanwhile, as you went down into the valleys, we found just very cold rain, and we still are getting a little bit of a light drizzle at BYU. So if you're heading out relatively soon, make sure that you're bundled up, and also make sure that you're giving yourself plenty of time as there's still a lot of wet streets out there. Meanwhile, down in the southern half of the state, it's an abundantly sunny sky. We saw a little bit of a light dusting in Cedar City last night, but with the temperatures climbing well above freezing this afternoon and with the sunshine, that snow that you see there won't be staying around for very much longer. But that is a beautiful afternoon so far in southern Utah, and that's carrying over into St. George as well. But as we look at the temperatures across the state today, definitely feeling like November along the Wasatch Front with a daytime high of 50 degrees in Salt Lake City, 50 degrees in Provo, 56 degrees in Delta, and even with the sunshine in the southern half of the state, temperatures will still be below average at 58 degrees in Moab and 67 degrees down in St. George. Now, as we begin watching your weather for you with that northwesterly flow as that system moves away to the east, that's going to bring us a very cold night with temperatures along the Wasatch Front dropping into the middle and upper 30s. The higher elevations will see temperatures below freezing tonight. But as quickly as that system moves away, we'll start to see that a little bit of a ridge build its way in, and that's going to allow for some slightly warmer temperatures tomorrow. Still slightly below average, but we should return to the 60s in Salt Lake City. And then as we go into your Thursday with a little bit more of that ridging, temperatures will be very close to, if not maybe a little bit above average for our Thursday. So the second half of this work week looking quite nice, and the week itself looking pretty good in St. George with the high in the upper 60s for today, middle 70s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, dry skies. We'll find a little bit more cloud coverage this upcoming weekend as those temperatures hang steady in the 70s. Along the Wasatch Front, the chance for wet weather will begin to go down as we go through the rest of the afternoon. The high only around 50 degrees, but with a wind, it's going to feel cooler than that throughout most of the day. Overnight low tonight dropping into the upper 30s, low 60s for Wednesday, middle 60s for your Thursday. And we're going to keep temperatures in the 60s into this upcoming weekend before we add a rain chance back into the forecast Sunday into Monday.